Hello and welcome back to the Helping Ninja Defense Series Part 2. So in the last video we have discussed about the projects of Indian Navy and thank you all for giving me feedbacks about the previous video. So I have tried to not to repeat those mistakes and implemented your suggestions. So in the today's video we'll be discussing about the missiles of India, the various missiles, either it is surface to air missile, SAM, nuclear, ballistic, the basics of missile and so on. So this topic is also for very important for your written exams or basically your SSBs because it is asked in it. So let's carry on. So this is the today's topic, missiles of India, and we'll be discussing on that only from basics to extreme as per your need. So I have introduced the quote also, that is, only the dead have seen the end of the war. The quote is simple but the meaning is deep because once a war is started it never ends. For example, the India-Pakistan situation, the Palestine and Israel situation and many more. So a simple quote with a deep meaning. Now moving on, as I've told you that we will go from the basics to advanced. Firstly, what is a missile? We have seen that a missile is an intelligent unmanned rocket designed to carry a payload, or which is simply known as the warhead, to designated point with an aim of destroying the object or target. Okay, so the first missiles were developed by Nazi Germany in World War II. These were simply radio controlled by the operators and were only built in small numbers. So let me give you an example. Before the unmanned rocket, which is called missiles, you have heard that Japanese kamikaze, which is a small airplane in which a pilot used to sit, and these airplanes used to collide with the warships and destroy the ship along with the pilot and the plane. So to avoid this thing, I would say they developed this technology of unmanned rocket. So this is the basic design of a missile, in which multiple things are there. The propulsion system, where it gets the flight, the wings or the fins, which maintains the aerodynamics, the warhead, which destroys the object and create destruction, the control and guidance system. You have seen in movies or in like games, if you have played, that there is a term that missile is locked on to the target and the beep beep sound comes. So this locking down is controlled by this control and guidance device in the missile. There are few more designs of missile, the German A4 rocket, and another one is this simple. Now the man behind the success of missiles in India is Mr. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir. So he is the personality which is the major reason why missiles in India got a boost, because of his program, the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program, IGMDP. It was a MOD program to research and develop a comprehensive range of missiles. It was started in 1982 to 83 in the leadership of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, our former president also. This project made him known as the Missile Man of India. Okay, and this program was completed in 2008. There were 5 missiles in this program, that is Prithvi, Agni, Trishul, Akash and Nag. They have their own characteristics. We will be discussing further more. So the thing that I want to tell you that you can download this PDF from the Telegram channel. After the first video, 7 to 8 people joined it, and I'm happy that you are joining. So if you like it, keep joining, and don't forget to share so that if someone is needy, it might reach to that. Now I have mentioned a term here, that is warhead, with an aim of destroying the object. Okay, now what is a warhead? The warhead is the primary element of the weapon. it accomplishes the desired and result effective damage to the target. Okay, missiles generally have one or more explosive warheads. You all have seen the famous movie Tiranga, in which this personality told Genda Swami that reactor to हमारे पास है. So the thing which he is holding in his hand is known as warhead, which is the major cause of destruction. Okay, there are various type of warheads, but the most important for us is explosive, nuclear, biological, and the chemical. Rest are I have noted down. If you want to read it, you can read after the video. So moving on, now comes to the missiles. There are multiple classifications for missiles, but for us the important are type, launch mode and range. This is our advanced, so I have just written it for your better knowledge. So the first one is type. There are two types, cruise and ballistic. Launch mode is based on surface to surface, surface to air, air to air, air to surface, and anti-tank. Okay, the sea, surface to sea, these are basics. Then ranges: short range, medium range, intermediate range, and intercontinental. So we'll be discussing on these three modes only. Okay, moving on. First one is the cruise missile. Okay, a cruise missile is a guided missile used against terrestrial targets that remains in atmosphere and flies the major portion of its flight path at approximately constant speed. Now, one thing about the cruise missile, that they use jet engine technology. So that means they fly within the Earth atmosphere to hit their target. Okay. And cruise missiles are designed to deliver a large warhead over a long distance with precision. This is the main point. They are very precise, and they are aerodynamically guided in powered flight. So there are a few examples I have written here for cruise missile, that is BrahMos, BrahMos 2 and Nirbhay. And the facts about BrahMos is it has been jointly developed by DRDO India and POM Russia, and Nirbhay is a long-range all-weather subsonic cruise missile. Now you can see that there are few terms mentioned, that is subsonic, supersonic. What is the meaning of this? Another term is the Mach. What is Mach? We'll be discussing up next. According to NASA and international convention, the Mach number is the ratio of speed of sound and speed of object to the speed of sound, and then we get a number, it is known as Mach number. If the Mach number is greater than 5, it is hypersonic. If the Mach number is greater than 1, it is supersonic. If the Mach number is equals to 1, it is transonic, also known as sonic, simple sonic. And if it is less than 1, then it is subsonic. Okay, so now we have got to know that what is Mach number, what is sonic, supersonic, subsonic. Now what is the value of Mach number in kilometer per second? It is 1, 2, 3, 4.8 kilometer per second. Okay, now I have a request to make to all whosoever is watching this video. Similarly, like the previous video, I have a request to make that please do a fact check of the video, because I have used various sources like MOD, Wikipedia, Britannica, and ISRO, DRDO websites to create this PDF. So in order to get a legit information, please do a fact check of this video, because if there is a mistake, please let me know so that I will not repeat it again. And I'll be thankful if you guys will do this. So moving on next, the upcoming is ballistic missile. The cruise missile used a jet engine, but in this their path, the trajectory, the ballistic trajectory is divided into 5 parts: the boost phase, mid-course phase, re-entry phase, the quasi-equilibrium glide phase, and terminal phase. What they do is they take off from the launch pad they take a flight, boost till the boost phase, and then they use Earth's gravity to take a flight and to hit the target. This is the basic. This is the basic explanation. So this is the basic explanation of ballistic missile, and there are few examples of ballistic missiles: Prithvi 1, 2, Agni 1, 2, Dhanush, and that's it about the ballistic missiles. And I've written it all. You can download this PDF from the Telegram channel, The Helping Ninja THN. So if you like this video, share it. That will be enough for me so that it can reach anyone who is needy. Now moving on to our important and basics of the missiles. I have created lists so that you can note it down later. And okay, so you can again download this PDF from the Telegram channel. Now moving on, first one is the surface to air missile. The first is the MATRI, which is okay. So I have divided this slide in 5 parts: the name of the missile, their quick description, their origin. I was not able to find a suitable word, so origin here means the manufacturer, the designer, the place of their manufacturing, everything. So I got a common word, that is origin. So that's it. So please stay with me with this. Okay, the range and the range in kilometers, and the speed. There are few missiles I was not able to find their speed, so I placed a blank. So if you got to know their speed, please let me know also by any medium you can find. Okay, so the first one is MATRI, the low level quick reaction surface to air missile. Okay, the surface to air missile is also known as SAM. So if you ever see SAM word, don't get confused, it is surface to air missile. The origin is Britain and India by DRDO. Mostly the missiles are built by two organizations in India. First is DRDO and another is BDL, that is Bharat Dynamics Limited. So they are mostly responsible. MATRI's range is short and 25 to 30 kilometers, and speed is 300 feet per second, which is subsonic. Okay, next is Trishul. I have again created a small slide for Trishul explanation. So Trishul is built by multiple organizations: DRDO, Bharat Electronics Limited and BDL, and its range is short and 9 to 11 kilometers, speed is 2 Mach. It is commissioned in 1983 as a part of integrated the IGMDP. Okay, the next is Akash. It has the capability to neutralize aerial targets like fighter jet, cruise missiles, and air to surface missile, as well as ballistic missiles. So it is built by DRDO plus BDL. Range is medium, approximately 30 kilometers, and the speed is 3 Mach. Now Barak 8. Barak 8 has two variants. First one is long range surface to air missile, and second one is medium range surface to air missile. It is built by Israel Aerospace Industries plus DRDO plus BDL plus BHL plus BHEL plus Rafael Advanced Defense System. These are the organizations responsible for its manufacturing. You can see the range long, as well as I have written medium to long. So take example, if you are capable to run 10 kilometers, so indirectly you are capable of running 5 kilometers also. So if a missile is long range, it can be used as medium range or short range. So that's why I have written it like this. Okay, so take a look that Barak 8's variants I have written its range. Like the medium range SAM range is 70 kilometers, the long range SAM is 100 kilometers, and another variant is Barak ER, its range is 150 kilometers. So take a note of it and it will help you for sure. Okay, sorry, I would like to correct myself that it is not Trishul, it is Akash, the slide I have created for. My bad. Now the Akash missile. Variants of Akash missile. Akash 1S, details are here, that capability to carry a warhead of 60 kg, and range is 30 km. The Akash Prime or Akash 2, which is again tested by DRDO, and it intercepted and destroyed an unmanned aerial target mimicking enemy aircraft in its maiden flight. So it is the date of its flight. The Akash NG, NG means new generation, will have an improved reaction time and higher level of protection against saturation attacks. So these are the Akash missiles pictures. This one is from RDC, the Republic Day Parade, and this is the basic training. Now coming to air-to-air missile, the ARM, air-to-air missile. See, if you keep on practicing or reading on this daily basis, as for revision purposes, you will be capable of creating your abbreviations and explaining abbreviations or short forms on your own with the correct answer. Okay, so the first air-to-air missile is MICA. Its full form is this: Missile de Interception de Combat et de Auto Defense. Origin is France. Range is medium, like short and medium. Now there are two types of this launch. There is a vertical launch and air launch. The vertical launch is 60 to 80 kilometers. Oh, the air launch is 60 to 80 kilometers, and the vertical launch is 20 kilometers. Speed is 4 Mach. It is quite high. And the next is Astra. Astra is an Indian family of all-weather beyond visual range air-to-air missile. It is built by DRDO plus BDL. Range is long. Now there are the variants of Astra. This is the average speed of Astra missile, that is 4.5 Mach. Now Astra IR, that is 80 km. Astra MK1, 1110 km. MK2, MK3. Take a note of it. It will help you for sure. Now Novator KS-172, or for example, or also known as K-100, a Russian air-to-air missile project designed as an AWACS killer. AWACS killer means Airborne Early Warning and Control System Killer. It is built by NPO Novator of Russia and DRDO. It is long range, 200 to 400 km, and speed is 3.3 Mach, so it is really high. Now the surface to surface missile, SSM. The name is Agni. Agni has 6 variants: Agni 1 Prime, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh sorry, the 7 variants. Recently, I'll tell you a current affair. Recently, Agni 1 has been tested again, because initially it was short range, and after its trial it became medium range. Okay, so please take a fact check of this video, and the origin is DRDO plus BDL, long range, and this is the ranges of different Agni variants, and the average speed of Agni is 24 Mach. Prithvi is a tactical surface-to-surface short-range ballistic missile built by DRDO, short range. 3 variants of Prithvi: Prithvi 1, 2, 3, and speed is 2.5 Mach. This is the ranges of Prithvi, 150 and stuff. Next is Prahar. The Prahar is expected to be replaced the Prithvi 1 short-range ballistic missile in Indian services. So it is expected to, not replaced, expected to. DRDO plus BDL, short. Prahar has 3 variants: Prahar, Pragati and Pranash. The ranges are here, and the speed is 4 Mach. Now the Shaurya. It is a hypersonic surface-to-surface medium range ballistic missile. It is built by DRDO plus BDL, medium. Range is 700 to 1900 kilometers, 7.5 Mach. Next is Dhanush. Now there is a fact about Dhanush, that is Dhanush is a system consisting of stabilizing platform, and the missile is a variant of the surface to surface or ship to ship Prithvi 3 missile, which has been developed for Indian Navy. The Prithvi 3 in simple language, the Prithvi 3 which has been developed for Indian Navy is called Dhanush. Okay, DRDO plus BDL, short range, and it is range with different weights of warhead, 1000 kg, 500 kg and 250 kg. These are the ranges, and speed is 2.5 Mach. Please check it on your own, like what is the speed, because it is the speed I was able to find off. That's why I placed 2 stars here. Take a fact check. Next is Pralay, built by DRDO, short range 150 to 500, 6.1 Mach. Now comes the anti-tank missile. Okay, there are basically 2 anti-tank missile. First one is Amoga and second one is Nag, also known as Prospina. So Nag has variants such like Helena, Dhruvastra, Sant. So that's why you can check on internet. There are multiple sites on which it is written as there are various type of anti-tank guided missile, that is Amoga, Nag, Helena, Dhruvastra, Sant. Basically there are 2 others are variants of Nag missile. So Amog is built by BDL and range is very short. Amog 1, Amog 3, 2.5. Amog speed I was not able to find off, so please search it on your own and if possible tell me too. The next is Nag, BDL plus DRDO, short range. Now Nag range is 500 meter to 4 kilometer. If you launch Nag missile from a helicopter, this is the helicopter. If you launch a Nag missile from a helicopter, it will become Helena. See, the helicopter launched Nag, Helinag, also known as Dhruvastra. Okay. So next one is Sant. It is also a variant of Nag. Their speed is 230 meter per second. Okay, this is a quite good fact. So please take a note of it and remember this thing. There are multiple other facts I have also written, so you can take a note of it. Now comes the cruise missile examples. BrahMos, their range. I'll suggest you to read a lot about BrahMos, because BrahMos is a very famous missile and it has a very huge limelight, and it is asked in interviews to explain BrahMos. So read a lot about BrahMos on your own. BrahMos 2, the range is here. Cruise missiles are jet propelled subsonic missiles. I have explained you earlier. The Nirbhay missile. Operational range is up to 1500 km. Maximum speed is 0.9 Mach. Long range by DRDO and BDL. Next is ballistic missile. Use a high arc projectile to attack. Only rocket powered, only in initial phase. I have explained you the trajectory of the BrahMos missile, where it has the power boost phase, then the re-entering phase and the flight phase, etc. These are the example of ballistic missiles I have explained you earlier. This is the range of Agni missile, as it is an intercontinental missile. So see, if you fire a missile from India, it will go till Europe. If you fire a missile from India, it will go till Papua New Guinea. Not Papua New Guinea, till Asian nations. Okay. So next is submarine launched ballistic missiles. If you remember that earlier a term was mentioned, that C2C. So these are C2C missiles. That's why I haven't created a separate slide for them. So submarine launched ballistic missiles are their type, name given by NATO. I don't know why this column is here. Medium range, maximum range, country which use them, and their current status. The first one is Sagarika, that K15 or B05. Maximum range is 1900 km. Country is India, currently operational. Next is K4, 3500, ready to enter serial production. K5, K6 by India, 5000 to 8000 kilometers, under development. This is the image where it launches from a submarine. The see here, take a look. It goes like this from the water, images from water. And now, thanks for watching again this second video. Like seriously, thanks for watching, because before starting this I didn't knew that my first video will get 300 views, because I was expecting to get only 60 to 70 views, because of which the main motto to create this channel is just to share my notes which I have prepared during my preparation, and help whosoever is searching for these type of content, because I face the challenge myself that the data which we look for on the internet is not at a place in a combined form. It is there on internet but segregated here, there. So I have tried to combine them for you. Okay, so if you like this video, please join the YouTube Telegram channel Helping Ninja, and that's it. The only motto I follow in my life is कर्म किए जाओ फल मिल जाएगा. Okay, so I have written here also that कर्म किए जाओ फल मिलेगा, आज नहीं तो कल मिलेगा. Okay, keep working hard, keep hustling. Thanks for watching. Do share and like. Take care. Jai Hind.